10:01:04 Coffee break. On a crowded street there sits an even more crowded coffee shop. A coffee shop that seems to be like all others, a place to start the morning on a simulation ride to stimulation, in preparing many for the hours to come on a pavement pounding, pencil pushing, back breaking, computer hacking, endorphin binge. It seems to be one of the many drugs consumed by generation, but more abused now that it has made its mark on our abilities to cope with the pressures and pains of our everyday lives. These two men are headed for the same job rush, before bounding off to conform like all the others. The difference in these two individuals is that of the rare few that populate these nooks and crannies of civilization. They want to alter their existences to a more real, more free level, but have the same dilemma that everyone else has, that of a life to succumb to. That they see the light at the end of the tunnel but are bound to satisfy false pleasures of enhancement. The nice apartment with the oversized windows for the passerbyers to window shop what sort of material bliss resides in another's dwelling. In the streets and homes of all, there resides this hidden fear that comfort in our materialistic lifestyles may be compromised should we lose our employment. Find this place. 10:21:04 If I can find a place in my mind where time stands still long enough for me to catch up, I may find time to place my mind in the path of thought, and thought would become the idea that I woke from during a slumbering coma of incoherence. Certainty that time will most certainly move on with or without me. Just writing to write right, to write well and to exercise thought. I find it hard to just write. To write just to write without having the knowledge of structure and form, and with no keyboarding skills whatsoever. Just flying by the tips of my fingers to get some sort of mental exercise and open my train of thought to other tracks. Although it is hard enough just to stay on one track without derailing from even that one. From mental through visual to visual through mental do I struggle to work my thoughts into some form through chaotic mess. I will try to pick a subject and write my way through it, with theories and thoughts about the particular subject. What is writing to me? Writing comes easy to some all the time and easy to all some of the time. Writing can be a complete roller coaster of emotions through thoughts and notions. Fear of illusions. Neuroscientists are the pioneers of brain activity and functionality, and from the small percent of knowledge that my brain allowed me to read before I became the product of an analyst's worst nightmare, I thought I wanted to know what made me creative, depressed, happy, sad, scared, etc. I do not think I was ready to handle the notions and views from the intellectuals residing just on the other side of the brain. I will try from now on to stick to my side of the brain, and unless I'm in need of borrowing sugar or tea, that learning of our physical state is not yet for me. Let me come to terms with who I am, and then when I'm 99 and a half and stinking up my deathbed, will I be, I think, ready for this information? No, really. By then and even before then I will be the proud owner, as so many are, of a dilapidated brain. Cluttered. Cluttered is my attic, so cleaning is my salvation, or so I hoped it to be. But as soon as I entwine myself with other interests of importance, jealousy of attention not paid finds its way to the cleaning of my attic. Creative thought is the candy of my mind, but like a child to another, there just is not enough candy for the whole class. So Curtis, please bring me the candy and I will hold it for you till the end of the day. As do not tease the other thoughts in my mind, causing confusion and dismay amongst the other importances, like little show-offs that cannot stand the recognition of others, so they pay their 2 cents to get into the show, but in a way it's what they get. Please take your seats, my little blocking annoyances of creative thought. Some serious exciting things are awaiting your silence. But you want to be heard, you cry. Well then, why when you have the floor do you not speak? It is only the ploy to distract what you cannot be doing. So there I was, with toes pointed and heels rocking at the edge of my existence, where I was contemplating my future, of which event would be that flashes before my eyes once I'm over the cliff's edge. Wait, I must already be over the edge if I'm standing here debating what vision will be my last. So what will it be like? Will my life flash before my eyes? Will it be the life I've lived up until this moment? Or will it be the life never known to me in reflection to the outcome of this moment? Although it's truly difficult to suddenly become a philosopher of life, while the canyon below sends its fairest winds to convince me that I'm ready to make this eternal commitment.